Hey guys, it's Saturday, I think the 18th. Um, you can probably tell I look completely exhausted. I had off, it's today. Today's Saturday. I had off from Sunday until Thursday. And, Sunday I went up to my dad, well, down to my dad's. He lives in, Southern Maryland. I went there the whole time. I had court on Monday for my speeding ticket. Well, apparently I had two of them. The judge was a complete asshole. Like my dad went with me because I have like no idea about anything to do in court. I've never been to court. I've never been in trouble like that. I mean, it really wasn't in that big of trouble. It was just speeding. But my dad went with me, so like I didn't get screwed over or walked on, or so I'd have some kind of clue as to what was going on. The judge could, but the judge was an ass to my dad too. He yelled at him. He's like, "Sir, don't talk." And like he's like, "You're gonna be her witness, right?" Blah, blah, blah. And then they were all, it was stupid. But they're trying to suspend my license for 30 days for 2 speeding tickets. And instead of them fully suspending it, I paid the fine and then requested a hearing because I wanted to know if I could have a what's it called? A restricted license because I needed to get to and from work, because if I couldn't get to work, obviously I would lose my job. So I went to the hearing and everything, and the guy said he didn't see the need for me to get my license taken away for 30 days, but instead he only did it for 3 days, basically so he could tell the MVA that he did something. Which kind of worked out, I guess, because I had 5 days off, so I just stayed at my dad's house instead of coming home. Well, that's all fine and dandy. My friend Sam and her boyfriend picked me up and we hung out, and it was a good time. Did a whole bunch of stupid crap. This girl, my friend Luke's girlfriend, got a tattoo. We were all with her for that. Um, but the day that I was supposed to go home on Thursday, I had to go get my license, like get a new one. And the stupid MVA never told me, like, I was never told that I needed a birth certificate or any form of identification or anything. I just brought my court papers with me, saying that the judge took my first license. And, what's it called? So, I get there and the lady tells me that I need all this paperwork. And I tell her that I live 3.5 hours away from my dad, and I don't have any of it. It's all at my house. So, she told me that I needed the paperwork or I wasn't going to get my license. So I went back to my dad's house and I went through like a whole bunch of papers. My dad had a stack of mail like this big that he hadn't even told me he had. Like, I had no idea it was even there. So I had to go through all that. The social security card that was mine that he lost, he just found that. So we used that, and I had a whole bunch of insurance stuff, my voter's card, all kinds of stuff that my dad found. So I take all that to the MVA. She still tells me I don't have enough. I still need a birth certificate because none of the other stuff's going to work other than the social security card. So she sends me like human resources or whatever the place is and tells me to go get a new birth certificate. So I was like, whatever, I had to get home. So I go there and I told the lady, I said, I'm trying to get my new license and I need a birth certificate. So she's like, okay, give me a form. I filled the flipping thing out. And then she decides to tell me, oh, by the way, I need proof of identification. Well, who the heck? I had a copy of my birth certificate. I had my social security card. I had everything that I brought to the MVA. I showed her. It still wasn't good enough because I needed a license to show her. How the flip am I supposed to get a birth certificate if I don't have my license? And I can't get the license unless I have a birth certificate. So my dad had to drive down there, use his information, fill out the paper, and get my birth certificate printed out. Then I went back to the MVA, got my license. Here it is. Thank the Lord. Oh my God, I cried. I was so upset. I was like yelling. I took the one paper, I like crumpled it up and like tossed it in a bush. I was so just stressed out. It was like all I wanted to do was get home, and I was just getting the run around between all these places, and I just was done. Well, then after that, my friend Sam, she dropped me off, and I got my car, and then I drove to my brother's soccer game because he was supposed to start. I get there, and the coach doesn't even really play him. I only saw my brother play for like 5 seconds. And then I was like, guys, like, I gotta go. So I left there at like 5:30-ish. Got home at like 9. Brian gets mad at me because I drove past the shop where he works on cars. He was putting some girl's stereo system in or some stupid shit like that. He got mad at me because I drove past him. But I had just gone through all that shit with the MVA. I just drove 3.5 hours. My back hurt. I was tired. I'm still very, very tired. So he got mad at me. We ended up getting in a fight-ish. And, then I'm laying in bed. I'm crying because I'm so just beyond stupidly tired and stressed and upset that he's mad. But then I hear some footsteps in my house. So I'm like, oh great, someone's here. I'm gonna die. Well, I didn't die, obviously. Brian came in with a mag light. Okay, this is the one I have sitting in my room. Like, it's no joke. Bright as hell. So he comes in with one that's bigger than this. And comes in like Rambo. Searches my whole house. Nobody's here, obviously. And I have no idea what it was about. Like, I think maybe I was like hallucinating or something. Then that night, I barely slept at all. Like, how you're kind of in and out? No. There was no sleeping for me. Then I had to work all day yesterday. And then I worked today. And Britt came yesterday to visit me at work. She's got bronchitis now. So I'm probably going to end up getting sick because allergies are already getting to me. And, they sent me home early today. We get off at 6. They sent me home at like 4. Because we were dead and I'm just exhausted. So I watched Coyote Ugly when I got home. I was supposed to take my paycheck to the bank, but the bank's closed because it's Saturday. So I have to go Monday. Monday and Tuesday, well, today Brian's at a family reunion in Pennsylvania. And then Monday and Tuesday we're going to go up to Wilmington and look at apartments and stuff like that. And I have a dentist appointment Tuesday. Hopefully they'll put this freaking cat back in like the right way. Wish me luck. I'm like crossing my fingers like this all goes okay, because if I have to go through hell like I did before, I'm going to cry. I made took croissant rolls, however you want to say it, and I had 2 and I put cheese in them. I had sharp cheddar cheese, put them in there. I had 2 that were plain, and then I cut a hot dog in half or broke it, whatever, and I wrapped them up and made pigs in a blanket. That was my dinner. For some reason all day, that's all I wanted. As for me and Justin, after his family weekend, his girlfriend emailed me or whatever, and she was like, you don't need to be sending him anything negative. I think I went over this already. Well, I went ballistic on her. But then I felt really bad because it's my best friend's girlfriend. So, like, I said sorry, and, like, I'm still pissed. But I've gotten 2 letters from him since that weekend, and I haven't written anything back. So, this is my letter to him. I'm not sure if I'm going to send it or not. I'm probably just shove it in the mail, just for the hell of it. Grammy Papa Burr in Gettysburg, helping my Uncle Mark fix his house he just bought. I told you guys a while ago I wanted to get into the fundraising and organization. I don't know what you would call it, but I joined up for Relay for Life, so I got this paper. I'm collecting checks and stuff to send in to them, and all I have to do is fill out this paper for whoever it is and then send this in with them. So if anybody is interested, just send me a message, and you would just have to make it out to American Cancer Society, send it to me, and then or you can send it directly to them, I guess. But I would just fill this paper out and mail it with the check to them, or give it to my mom. She's the walk leader or team leader or whatever you call them. I think that's it for now. That was like a 10-minute vlog, and it's about a bunch of stupid, pointless shit. And I'm getting my frog voice. It's like bedtime. It's only 8 o'clock. I'll probably pop in a movie and hope I fall asleep because I got work in the morning. But my screen's going crazy. But as of for Tuesday and Monday, I'll let you know how the apartment hunting goes. I have a list of apartments that I found. They're pretty good ones. The one looks really family oriented. Has like swing sets, it has a pool, it has like a clubhouse type area or like building. And so far that's my favorite. I just gotta check out the area and like look at apartments, and the pricing's not so bad. So if anything happens Tuesday or Monday or whatever day we go, I'll keep you informed. Alright? Have a good night. Bye.